kids? It's William here, and today is day 11, and we're going to check out Numbers 20, where water comes from the rock. Okay, so we have this huge equation here set up because I love math. Math is my favorite thing. I'm a wizard at math. So we're going to figure out what y is right here, and we have this equation set up for y, but we know what x is. X is man not trusting in God and grumbling in the desert because they need water. And this is a man saying, give me water now. So this equation right here worked earlier in Exodus, but it's not going to work, or it works this time, but this equation right here, including the bad x over here, which x is over here, we found out x over there, this equation doesn't happen. The stick plus the rock equals hydrogen dioxide doesn't happen in this part. Because x, the big factor is x over here. Because the people were grumbling and not trusting in God. So, now we take this huge equation right here. You get y summation x squared plus 7.45, which is the circumference of the rock, times 3.14 square root of 2, all that. And then this other equation down here, you know, with a couple of pi's in there, 42x, of course, and infinity over pi, and then you got to divide all of that by the summation of b90d2, or d squared, times 180 divided by 90 equals the square root of x squared, xyz squared, and then you got to multiply this top part by that, then divide. So there's this big crazy thing going on here, but that equals y. And what is y? I've already done this math formula in my head, and I know what this equals without having to use a calculator or anything. And y here equals the people trusting in God for all of the provisions throughout their wandering in the desert, and trusting in God and putting their faith in Him, and knowing that they will lead Him to or they will provide, that God will provide for them. So, with that being said, y equals the opposite of x. And also, we have this too. X is less than y. You remember in grammar school, the fish wants to eat more. And y, right there, y, is the greater thing here. The biggest, coolest thing here is in trusting in God for provisions in your life. And knowing that since He did it back in Numbers, He'll do it today. So, that's your daily math food for you to eat up and put on your plate and eat up again. So, remember this equation. Write it down. Philip's going to video it again and write it down. Solve it. Bring it to me Sunday, and we'll see what's up.